The following is a special presentation of the First Horizon Greene Sports Zone. This is the Baileyton Drug Company BNW show. Welcome back to First Horizon's Greene Sports Zone, and welcome to this week's edition of the Baileyton Drug Company BNW show, where we cover everything on the court with the North Greene Huskies and Lady Huskies basketball teams. We'll recap what happened over the winter break with the Lady Huskies in the Andrew Johnson Bank Ladies Classic and talk about this past week's game against Chucky Doak. But first, we need to go ahead and get a spot break in first. We'll be right back after these messages here on First Horizon's Greene Sports Zone. The Baileyton Drug Company BNW show is brought to you by Gateway Ford Nissan, Tommy's Plumbing, Baileyton Drug Company, and by First Horizon Bank.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all to help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Welcome back to First Horizon's Greene Sports Zone, and welcome back to this week's edition of the Baileyton Drug Company BNW show, where we cover everything on the hardwood with the North Greene Huskies and Lady Huskies basketball teams. As always, joined here with Lady Huskies head coach James Buchanan, Huskies head coach Matt Weems.
Did you say B and W?
No, B&W.
Okay,
yeah,
just make sure you ain't selling yourself short, buddy.
That's what it says on the screen and what it says on the title. So
B and W.
You can't change it halfway through.
That's right. No. It is. That's permanent. At least for this year. That's if we all get retained. Who's in the most danger of losing their job here? Is it you, Tyler?
Me?
Yeah. I
don't know.
Are you in good standing at the Greene Sports Zone?
If you play entrance music and we get copyrighted, I might not be in good standing.
All right. We'll make sure and lay off that.
Well, you got lucky. You didn't get any of the Christmas carols.
Of course I didn't. I'm telling you, that's not even a thing.
Listen,
well, you're decked out today. Texas must have a big game tonight.
Yes.
Who they play?
University of Tennessee.
Good old Rocky Top.
And you know what's crazy?
Woo!
I decided to come work the North Greene game tonight instead of go to the game. How about that? So if Tennessee wins tonight, I want to hear it.
Guess where I'm going Saturday.
Bears-Packers.
No.
That's what came to my mind
that
first.
That would have been fun. I'm going to Chapel Hill to watch the Demon Deacons and North Carolina Tar Heels play. That was my birthday present. So,
how old are you, man?
I am 32.
32. I remember 32. Like it was yesterday.
I told some of my kids
how old
yesterday
are you,
I'm literally
Tyler?
double their age.
26.
32, 26. Golly. The elder statesman.
God, we started this show when I was 22. Time flies. It's crazy we're on the 5th year of this.
Year
Half
5.
a decade.
You've gotten a lot better, too.
Thank you.
I'm just kidding. It's all about the same, I reckon.
I've been meaning to go back to and count how many coaches shows I've done. You want to take a
Total?
rough guess? Yeah, I've not counted it yet.
Let's see.
I think it's over 1,000.
There's 8 coaches.
Golly.
You do football, too?
And baseball and softball.
Shoot, I don't know then.
Yeah, that number's high.
I wanted to make the 1,000 one like a special one, like do it at the station or something and invite a lot of people, but I think we exceeded
Would
that
we get
mark.
invited?
Yeah.
Really?
I would have even invited Sam.
Speaking of invites, did you do a preseason basketball show this year?
I don't think we did.
We didn't get invited.
I don't think we did.
Okay. Just double checking that. That's the heat.
I was wondering.
We make noises around here.
That's
Now
all
the
right.
lights are flickering.
A little scary.
It's the end of the world.
There's something going on now. You watch that?
Yeah.
My kids watch it. I tried to sit down. They were in season 3.
The mall?
And I don't know.
That's
they
the best.
They were just trying their best to. Dad, watch this with us. We never watch a show together as a family. First of all, that's not true. They just don't like the shows I choose, and they look at their phone the whole time. So I thought,
I'm
okay,
guilty
I'm
of
gonna
that
sit
too.
down and try Stranger Things.
I don't like
It's the stupidest
You don't like it?
thing.
I'm with him. I
It's
watched the whole
stupid.
season. I watched first season. I was like, I'm out.
Well, did you watch the Stranger Things Monday Night Raw last night?
I did watch that.
Well, it
and
was
didn't
just,
have
it
any
was
idea
worse.
what was going on.
Well,
I mean,
they didn't do anything.
they just had a van.
Yeah,
Sitting
that
out
was
there
it.
and all
They had
these
the vines.
monsters.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you expected maybe cast members.
At the very
or-
beginning, they were upside down, and they said that had something to do with the show.
Yeah, but
Some kind of upside down world. Is that a thing?
Yeah, but they
Can
just
we even
kind
talk
of-
about that right now?
Yeah, we won't get copyrighted for that. If you play the music, you'll get copyrighted, but we
The
won't have
music,
any
yeah, it's
problem with that, yeah.
complicated. It's like just one chord.
What?
The music.
Stranger Things?
Yeah, there's nothing to it.
Yeah, there's not much.
I couldn't
Okay.
even tell you what it is, man.
What is this? A basketball show? We better talk a
It
little
is.
basketball. Tennessee, Texas tonight. Is that tonight?
It is.
Duke, Louisville tonight.
That's a bigger game, yeah.
Cards.
This weekend.
What'd you just say?
That's a good card.
Go
Yeah.
Mustangs.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Can't
Old
talk
Boopy
right now.
Miller, yeah. Yeah.
That one certainly shocked me. I think I turned it off at halftime to go grocery shopping. Was it tied at halftime?
Yeah.
34-34?
Yeah, my wife's like, "Who's Smooth?" And I was like, what? Like SMU? Where's that? at?"
Smooth, nice.
It's like, are you serious?
Smooth.
You know, I didn't even know they played.
UNC?
I had no clue they even played.
Yeah, they lost to SMU on Saturday.
Who was it I was talking to?
We came up 90-something
Oh,
points.
97.
A guy at my church Sunday night. He's a North Carolina fan, and I said, "When do they play again, or who they play?" Because I knew Duke had played
Florida State.
Florida State in a close one, and Tennessee played Arkansas. Well, that's all I watched on Saturday. I didn't know anything else. And he said, "No, we got beat by SMU." I said, "What?"
Andy Enfield.
Okay.
Sorry.
Caleb Wilson's talking that smack on Twitter,
He's
too.
been,
I
he's
saw,
been getting a little
yeah.
mouthy.
Yeah.
Look, he's going.
Who's that?
North Carolina's got him a talker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought you might mean Caleb Williams. I thought surely he ain't said nothing. That'd be stupid right
Probably
before they
painted
played
it
the
on his
Packers.
fingernails.
Probably painted on his fingernails.
They,
That's what he did.
They had no business beating them last time. Here they got to play them in the playoffs.
Redemption.
Saturday night.
Why?
First time I've been excited about the NFL playoffs in a long time.
Well, yeah, you've got a reason to for
I'm
that.
used, I'm used to getting hurt during the NFL playoffs.
It may
Strap in.
be
yeah.
quick. It may be.
Are you a Steelers fan on the
Short-lived.
AFC side?
I kind of like Josh Allen on the AFC side.
I didn't
to be honest
know.
with you. He kind of got a little bit of Favre in him, I think. He
Aaron
don't care.
Rodgers' time's running short. So.
Well, I went to Pittsburgh and watched them play earlier this year.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and I still love Aaron. I mean, he's a backwards guy, but I think he means well. I like watching him.
Did you watch that Sunday night
I watched a
game?
little bit of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. I actually tried to
I watched
pick up
it.
Did
basketball.
you watch the end?
Yes.
I turned it on for like the last
sad.
8 minutes, and that's all I
for
needed
both
to watch.
kickers, that was pitiful.
That was one of the craziest football games you'll ever see.
Speaking of kickers, Max Gilbert went to Arkansas.
Good.
Did he commit to Arkansas?
I knew several people that were thrilled with that. I always felt bad for the guy.
He'll probably make a 50-yarder.
He looked terrified every
Right.
time
He had that look in his eyes.
Every time he started to kick one, he's approaching the ball with, deer in headlights. I thought, well, that may just be how he looks all the time. Anyway,
Somebody on Twitter made a compilation of all his missed field goals.
I bet it was
Y'all
about
are
a 10-minute
mean.
long video.
It was about 4.
That don't surprise
But
me.
you got to think 4 minutes and each kick is about 10 seconds each. So
That sounds
it's
about
pretty
right.
bad. And that's not from just this year too. There were about 2 of them from the Alabama game last year.
I figured he'd go to ETSU.
keep rubbing it in, Tyler.
Well, you won that game, the Alabama game.
We didn't win the Georgia game.
No, I didn't mention that one. I was going to save you from that one.
Who you picking in the Final Four? Me and Coach talked
For
about this
basketball?
with our class this morning. Yeah.
Oh,
No. This college football playoff.
Yeah, we've been slacking this year. We didn't do a.
We didn't do a bracket.
Well, today's the day. We got the NFL playoffs upon us. We could do that.
I know who I'm picking.
Well, I was totally wrong with college football. I don't think anybody.
I thought Ohio State would reach.
Who you got?
Oh, me
Miami
too.
and Ole Miss. Who you got? Tell it now.
Miami.
Coach?
Ole Miss.
I'm going Ole Miss just because it feels good. And I want to hear them go back and forth about who's coaching and who's not in the national championship game. I just want to hear that. All right, who you got? Oregon, Indiana. Say it.
Indiana.
Oregon.
Okay.
I can't decide.
That's what's fun about this year. There's no like.
It's a toss-up.
I think it's
it's also
Indiana
good,
because
man.
just, man, they've been
I
steamrolling.
love Signetti.
Yeah.
But it's hard to beat a team twice.
It is.
Will he go to the Raiders? I've heard a little bit of that.
No, I don't think
I
Signetti
think
leaves.
he's college.
Okay.
Through and through.
He's 64.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to venture into the pros. I think he just wants to remain in college.
Now I think Mendoza will end up with the Raiders.
Yeah.
So you picked Miami,
Miami and
And-
Indiana.
Indiana. So who's winning the whole thing?
Indiana.
Okay, Coach.
Oregon.
Okay. Who you got? You gonna go Ole Miss?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Ole Miss.
We got a good chance
We've all
one
been-
of us might get it right.
We've all been wrong so much. Up
You
to
know
this
who'll
point.
win now that we all three made our picks? Miami, because none
Miami,
of us picked
yep.
them.
Yep.
Go ahead, take that to
Carson
Vegas.
There
Beck.
you go.
Okay,
I don't hate Miami.
NFL. Maybe after wild card week, since we've been already talking forever, we'll go ahead and pick it next week. But what about like if you just had to blurt out your Super Bowl? Go ahead and give me the AFC champ, NFC champ. What do you think?
I don't know who's gonna win the AFC.
Earlier I said Seattle Buffalo, but that was just
Well, I'm a Seattle fan. I can't not go with Seattle.
all right. Well, that's a pretty good team to like this year. I
I'm
think.
also a Jacksonville Jaguars fan, but they've got a tough road.
Yeah.
We've had a good year though.
My heart says the Bears. My brain says they're done Saturday.
That's how I feel with Jacksonville. They got Buffalo first game. Buffalo's been up and down this year, but that's
Yeah.
one team you don't want to see in the playoffs. Unless you're Kansas City. Then you
I'm
could be.
calling it right now. The Bears are going to win the Super Bowl, and they're going to beat Houston.
Houston's not a bad
Gosh.
pick. That's
Okay.
not a bad pick,
That's
though.
my pick.
They've got a good defense.
Bears
Arguably
over
the
Houston.
best.
They'll probably both be out by the time we do another one of these shows.
Do you all trust the Broncos or the Patriots?
No,
Yeah, I
neither.
love Drake May.
I think Drake May maybe. I just don't trust the
love
Broncos.
Drake May.
Phenomenal
I don't
defense,
trust the
but I don't know if I trust the offense.
Hey, didn't they? I saw a graphic. It said that the top 3 seeds in the AFC, their starting quarterbacks have a combined 1 start in the playoffs.
Knicks
probably
last year.
Knicks has 1.
May did not, and
May
Trevor's,
has-
Trevor's
played in the
got
playoffs.
3.
They ain't 3, are they? Ain't they the 4?
No,
I
Jacksonville's
thought
3.
Jacksonville was 3.
Who's 3?
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville 3. Who's
4's Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rogers got some.
Maybe it was one of them graphics where it's the top 3, and then like all these games happened, and it switched up the.
who's the
Was there a
NFC?
chance that Carolina?
Whoa,
That's
is it the NFC?
I don't know.
Darnold's had 1. Caleb Williams has had none, and who's the 3?
Love. Jordan Love has played. Got one
One,
win.
yeah.
He beat Cowboys a couple years ago.
Yeah, what a
Wow.
game.
Wore
Hey,
them
what a
out.
game.
Hey, what if we'd have said at the beginning of the year, Kansas City and Baltimore, Dallas,
And the Bengals.
none of them are even in the playoffs.
Well, I could have believed you on Dallas.
Yeah.
Cincinnati,
They got
I could have believed you on that one too, just because they're always up and down.
We've not even mentioned the Super Bowl champs. We ain't even brought their names
The
in.
Eagles?
Yeah, you think they can
They
repeat?
scare me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I do think they can repeat. They feel like that Chiefs team a few
Hurts
years ago.
don't have to throw the ball. He can throw it 15 times and they win that ball game.
But when you do make him throw it.
You don't know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
You don't
If
know
you
what's
get ahead, that's when it's scary. Look at the Bears. The Bears took them to,
On Black Friday.
yeah, took them behind the woodshed.
Okay, we better talk a little bit about basketball.
What about high school
We don't have
basketball?
enough to talk. We don't have much to talk about.
I played a
No.
whole tournament.
You did.
I played 4 games.
Well, he's got one to talk
I don't
about.
have
You
much
want to let him
to
take
talk
the
about.
floor
He
first?
just said we've done nothing. Did you hear that? We know where your allegiance lies.
So are you playing rock, paper, scissors this week, or since he's got one, are you
Let's
letting him
play.
run?
I got to
with it?
win one at some point.
All right. Paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, he got me.
All right.
Thought he was going to go rock, man. I was trying to think.
Chucky Doke. I know it's a long layoff. I don't know the amount of days, but going from the Big H Barbecue Christmas Bash now to the New Year's was a long layoff. Was there any rust?
I think we had 12 or 13 days off, but no, I gave them a couple days off for Christmas, but I felt like we were in here. We had some good practices. Kind of getting in the game, and we getting a little bit of foul trouble early, and I think that hurt us. That kept us from being able to rebound like we want and be as big and physical as we like to try to be. Havoc picked up 2 quick fouls, and then once he did, they started throwing the ball down there to Palazzo, and he had a good game. And I think they kind of hurt us getting second chance points, offensive rebounds, things like that. We were probably a little bit rusty, but that's no really excuse. Just a county game. You got to get up and be ready to play for those. So credit to them. they shot the ball pretty well. Felt like we did too. We just kind of had a spell where we were struggling defensively. I mean, we jumped into our press and we made them turn it over a couple times, but then after a little while they kind of got to where they broke it and they stepped up and hit a couple big shots. They had a freshman make a big three. Situationally, I thought that's kind of what we wanted them, forced them to take, and he made it. So, we were a little rusty, but I think we had a hard time scoring there. Tyler led us with 17, and Thomas had a good game. Thomas had 16. We battled in the fourth quarter. We scored 18 points, but we let them score 23 points. So. Overall, I thought we competed well. Just we had a hard time stopping them. They kind of showed they were a little bit bigger than us, and they played to their strengths really well. We took some tough shots. Just off the top of my head, no, hold on. Well, neither team shot too many free throws, I don't think. 6, 8. Man, we made more threes than them too. I don't know. I feel like the difference in that basketball game was their size. Once we got in a little bit of foul trouble, we had a hard time with them down there in the paint. They scored a lot of points in the paint, got offensive rebounds, things like that. And that kind of goes back to being a toughness thing, If you get in foul trouble, be disciplined enough to not do that, but next man up's got to be able to step up and do some dirty work. Some rebounding's hard. I get that's an effort thing, I think, in my mind. So it's one of those things. You either learn from that and make adjustments, or teams that win the rebound battle win 70% of the basketball games. So that's where I'm at with that.
Played Chucky Oak what? Twice within
10 times.
5 days, or was it?
We played them on a Monday.
And then a Friday?
Yep.
So twice within 5 days. Have you ever played a team twice within 5 days when it's not a tournament setting? Outside of that?
I'm talking about them before this year.
Before this year, was it really? Okay.
When we've been scheduling them, January gets so busy with your conference games, and it's very difficult when you take two teams from different conferences and then you try to find a Tuesday or a Friday where they're both off as far as their conference schedule goes, and then you're like, oh yeah, well let's play our non-conference game there. It's just hard to do. So really before the conference games start, we've been trying to get them penciled in. So for the last, if you'll go back and check it, for the last several years, we've been playing them sometime in December, and then we turn around and play them right there at the 1st of January before we start all these conference games. Well, and we've had to play them twice in the Ladies Classic, probably in the last 3 or 4 years. I can't remember exactly when it was. So yeah, this exact same team, we had the same scenario just not long ago, it seems like. You'll probably look it up, and it's probably 6 years ago, but time flies. But yeah, it's happened before. And really, I don't know, where Coach was talking about rust, I was concerned about fatigue. We played 2 tournaments over the break. I tried to give them some time off. I think they had Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. So we came in the morning of our game against Alcoa and tried to do all of our prep work for them. And then once you get in that tournament, man, them things, they can be exhausting, because not only are you watching who you might play next, you're watching who you might play beyond that. So you're trying to fit all those games in, as well as your walkthroughs, your film studies. It makes for a busy time. I don't ever like losing, but when we lost our first round game, it spread it out to where, okay, we don't play again until Monday.
Yeah.
And then after that game, when we got the results of that, it wasn't until Wednesday, so we had a day off. Whereas the one year we go in there, we play 5 games in 5 days. That was hard, and some teams are built for that. I'm not sure we're one of those, just because of depth and number of players. So anyway, long story short there, we have had that kind of a turnaround before on a team, but did something very unusual this year because we had just played them, and I felt like it was fresh on our minds. And of course, you always anticipate the fact that somebody might try to do something. You're not going to lose twice to a team and then just keep doing the exact same thing. So we anticipated something, but we figured, let's just see what it is, and then we'll try to adjust to it in the game. So when our tournament ended on Wednesday, we gave them Thursday off. I thought some of them, maybe like me, would have been up late, New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Let's rest on Thursday. We'll come in on Friday and play. I thought we had 2 good quarters. The first and the third were not bad. The second and the fourth were atrocious. I think the second one, Coach mentioned how it'll throw you out of your rhythm sometimes when you have foul trouble. Not only does it mess with your personnel, but sometimes it messes with your strategy. For instance, if you're pressing a team and they struggle handling pressure, and that's the way you feel like you can maybe win this game, or that's the advantage you have, foul trouble sometimes will, at least for me, it keeps me from doing it. I don't want to foul somebody 80 feet away from their basket. So we just, if we have a little bit of team or personal foul trouble, a lot of times we'll back off the pressure. We feel like, well, we can always bring it back the second half if we need to. So that was part of the problem there in the second quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, I didn't even realize it until the game was over with, but I believe Tate covered that one, I think.
Yes.
And he had told me that with about 5 minutes to go, we took our largest lead, and it was 26. And that's when I subbed. Of course, I only had, I had 10 people available. So we had 4 non-starters on the floor, I think. Maybe 1 starter with them. And, man, they went on a run. We had stopped pressing. They began pressing. So they cut into our lead, and, they got a lot of it pretty quick, from like 5 minutes to 3 minutes. That little 2-minute span there, they probably went on a 10-0 run. So it went from 26 down to probably like 16 or so. And I thought, you know what, there's 3 minutes to go. And our JV, first of all, we're limited on games. Some of the teams we play against don't have enough numbers to play JV. We've been fortunate so far to get, I think, 8 games in. Last year we only played a total of 10. So when you get into second semester, you'll see this. A lot of teams, maybe they've had injuries, or kids have decided not to play, or maybe a younger kid's now playing more on varsity, so they don't want to risk them playing much on JV, so they'll just call you and cancel. Happens all the time. So I don't know how many games we got left. Tonight's game got canceled, JV girls. So I wanted to give them a little extra time. I felt like we had a good enough lead to where, hopefully you don't blow it 16 points with 3 minutes to go. And plus they were doing something to us that we've not seen yet in JV, just some full court man pressure. So we were having to work hard to get it in, and I thought that was real good experience for those kids. Then it got to where, this thing's down to about 9 or 8. And there's still maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes to go. We're just now, it's getting down where it's close to 3 possessions.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to mess around and lose that game. So we came back with a couple of our older kids just to steady the ship. And, I think we ended up winning by 8. But I thought it was a good experience for those younger kids, even though they didn't handle it great, they didn't perform super well. They still were able to get some valuable experience, I think. So when it happens again, maybe they'll be a little more prepared. It gave us some things we can see that they definitely need to work on. So all in all, I think, I'm fairly pleased with that game. Traylon led us with 19, and we had Katie in double figures. No, that's Eva. Eva had 12. So anyway, that's the last time for them. So we're done with them in West Greens. We got one more county game, but the rest of this, if you look at our schedule, I think it's mainly, besides South Greene and Cherokee, it may be single A the rest of the way.
I believe it is.
Either a district opponent or a region opponent, and that starts tonight with Cosby. So
What was the final score of your Chucky Doe game?
61-53.
What was the final
No,
score
wait a
of your
minute.
Chucky Doe game?
Is that right?
61-53. Oh,
Yep.
How about that?
Looky there.
you knew that. That's why you asked that question.
How often does that happen? Has that
I'm
ever
going to
happened?
say never. Surely it's happened at some
I
point
bet it has.
where the
Same
boys
exact
and
scores
girls
between
score
the two.
matched.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that. I didn't
Yeah.
notice that.
You're just full of crap. ain't
Full of
you,
knowledge,
Tyler?
yep.
Useless
Fun
information.
Useless information up there. Yep.
Just kidding, man.
Ladies Classic. I don't know if you spoke on it any, but you go through. I think it was a 6-day stretch, 5 days worth of games. You play in 3. Start with a loss to Alcoa, then get a quality win with Tennessee High, and mixed in there in the middle, you had one with Chucky Doak. So you don't have to go through all 3 games. Just explain your experience in this year's 36th Annual Ladies Classic.
I'm going to save something pretty neat till the end, but I'm going to have to dig it up here. It's right here. It's not far. So the Alcoa game, real quick. 11 people from Alcoa scored.
Oh my gosh.
All right. 1 had 11, 2 had 10, and a 4th kid had 9. So I mean, first of all they're deep, and they're very balanced. So it's not like you can just key on 1 or 2 players. We were having a hard time keeping them in front of us, so we go zone. And a girl that had done nothing while we were playing man, all of a sudden she lights up like a Christmas tree when we go zone, because she was doing a really good job working the baseline and then working the high post. So it was like everything we tried, they had a counter for it, and it was a new person. So, I mean, just I felt like they had a real good team. Now, here was something that I did come out happy about, was they put a ton of pressure on you. Full court man, try to deny the inbounds pass, then they'll run and trap you. And I don't remember us having any turnovers against that, to the point where it was not helping them at all and they got out of it. So, we're looking for positives, especially when you're playing a quality opponent like that. And really the final score ended up looking really bad. It got up to 26, I think, and we hit a 3 at the buzzer to cut it to 23. But at halftime, it's 34-22 or 34-21, so it's a 13-point game. And then it's like a 15-point game going into the 4th, and I just feel like we ran out of gas. I feel like their depth really got to the point where, I mean, they're just subbing all the time. And all those kids I mentioned that scored well for them does not even include who I feel is probably their best player.
You held her to 3.
Well, I don't think we held her to nothing. She was coming out of a sickness.
Oh, okay.
She hadn't even played the past 2 or 3 games.
Okay.
And we were her first game back, so yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, we survived it. We learned some stuff. Move on to the next one. So as poorly as we played, or as poorly as the final score reflected that we played, I think we did that well in our next game against Chucky Doe. End up 59-31. We had Ella right there with 9, and Traylon with 9, and Katie with 8. And then you've got Eva with 14, Josie with 13. Sprinkle in Natalie out there with 4, also playing some excellent defense. I was really pleased with that. Was an early morning game, and my big thing was, are we going to have energy this early? And we're going to see what kind of team we're dealing with here, because it's early for them too. So it was going to be a major disappointment if we came out and just stunk the place up, and it's 18-5 at the end of the first quarter. So I thought, they responded the way that you should respond after you lose a game. And then into our third game, and you mentioned this, a quality win. Man, if you look at their schedule, they've played a tough one. And, of course, they're in this tournament, so obviously you're playing against real good competition. And the only bad thing is their best player, we lost her a few times, and she ends up with 22 points. And how do you lose somebody that is that good? Of all the people on the floor, but I think we improved off that. She did quite a bit of her damage. 8 of the 22 is in the 4th quarter, and she only had 7 at halftime. So really it was a second half issue, and we put her on the line a little bit too much, I felt like. So But anyway, everybody else is in single digits. So we did fairly well defensively. I thought it was the best defensive half of the year. We held them to 12 points total in the first half.
Yeah.
Offensively, I thought Ella played a great game. Just seemed to be under control. Took what the defense gave her, knocked down open shots, and then created some shots for us off the dribble as well. So she ended up with 16, and Traylon had 13. Natalie was in double figures with 10, and I thought she played a great game defensively as well, as she normally does. So here was something neat that I took out of that tournament. How many teams are in that tournament, Tyler?
20.
20 teams. Out of those 20 teams, how many of them went undefeated? One, the champion. Do you know how many teams lost only once? It's 5 other teams.
Well, dang, I was at 4, so you ruined it for me.
Oh, my bad. Bearden,
Bearden,
who lost in the
North
title
Greene,
game.
Farmington,
Boone.
Yeah.
Boone went 3-1. So if you look at it like that, we got a couple of wins and only one loss. So that win percentage is
Pretty good. 66.
66%. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 schools that had a better win percentage. Now, which would you rather do? Would you rather go 2-1 and come out of that tournament maybe with the 5th or 6th best results, or like I don't want to take anything away from Grace Christian, they play 5 games in 5 days and make it to the semis, and they lose the semi and the consolation. Yep. So I'm not going to be stupid and say we had a better tournament than they did. That would be fake news. But still, out of 20 teams, and you're talking about some really good teams, I feel like we had as good a tournament as, in my opinion, out of 20, we're in the top third of that.
And you beat a potential sub-state team in 3A.
Possibly, I guess.
I mean, Tennessee High has a really solid team.
Yeah.
Will Hoyt is a solid player, who I hear is even better at softball.
That's what I hear.
Virginia Tech commit.
Golly.
Some high-quality athletes in this tournament this year. I enjoyed watching a lot of them.
There's my Ladies Classic recap.
All right. On to the break.
Make some money.
We'll see you right after this commercial break. Go check on them. Right here on First Horizons Green Sports Zone.
Stomping up.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Baileyton Drug Company services the surrounding communities of Baileyton with excellent patient care using a full-line pharmacy, over-the-counter selections, and a convenient drive-thru. When you visit us, you are treated as a neighbor, not a number. It's not just our slogan, but our culture. We're investing in our patients, local schools, and community. For over 5 years now, we have established ourselves as an independently family-run pharmacy that isn't driven by corporate goals. We are driven by what is best for your overall health and wellness. We're conveniently located so you don't have to make the drive. Prescription drugs are just the tip of the iceberg. We also offer natural remedies, essential oils, at-home medical needs such as walkers, rollators, bath accessories, as well as wound care products. And coming soon, basic urgent care services. What makes us better than other drugstores out there? When you frequent Baileyton Drug, you will receive professional, courteous, and friendly service that goes above and beyond any other pharmacy in the area. Remember, you're a neighbor, not a number.
Tommy's Plumbing has been in business for 30 years, and we're still growing because we treat our customers like family. We are proud to do any job from kitchen faucet installation to a complete home repipe. Tommy's Plumbing offers warranties on most products installed by our technicians. When the job is done, our friendly professionals make sure to clean up. We invite you to visit our new showroom in Jonesboro to see our quality products for yourself. Tommy's is the only one to call when you need a fast, reliable, professional plumber in the Tri-Cities.
At many dealerships, you get what you'd expect. Games, gimmicks, and shady sales tactics. At Gateway Nissan in Greenville, expect the unexpected. Low prices, convenient service, and a great buying experience.
Get our Gateway exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty.
No worries for life.
You deserve the unexpected. It's the #1 reason you gotta get to Gateway.
Shop online at gatewaynissangreenville.com.
Or take the super short drive down Highway 11E to Gateway Nissan in Greenville.
Welcome back to First Drive Green Sports Zone. Welcome back to this week's edition of the Baileyton Drug Company BNW show, where we cover everything on the court with the North Greene Huskies and Lady Huskies basketball teams. As always, joined here with Lady Huskies head coach James Buchanan, Huskies head coach Matt Weems.
Mary, did you know
Here comes
that your baby boy? I showed you that last time, didn't I?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, look, I've got my gifts still on display here. I'm waiting for people to come by and ask me, what you got there? So I got some basketball cards from Coach Weems and a signed Peyton Manning
You're covering
photograph.
up the most important
Well,
one.
Christmas is over, so I'm about to do away with my decorations.
Okay.
Y'all got your tree down?
You gotta hang that plaque up.
Took it down Sunday evening.
Yep.
You won a championship. It's
I'll
like
put
you
it
said,
somewhere.
it don't matter what month you win championships in.
I'll put it in here somewhere, maybe.
You got an extra nail up there anywhere.
Over there. I don't know, it may be too close to the wall. We'll figure it out.
Put it in the corner.
Did you take the tree down yet? You ain't one of them people that leaves up your Christmas decorations till Valentine's Day, are you?
No.
No. We already got our tree down.
Good.
What about you?
Yeah.
Do you? Did you ever put it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Little mean one.
What are you, Ebenezer Scrooge?
Yeah. The Grinch.
You know what's coming up next, Tyler? Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I was hoping.
We got any special plans this year for Valentine's Day?
We're a little ways away. We're like 5 weeks away. I ain't made no plans
Well,
yet.
my plans for you
My plans-
would involve some major planning.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Nothing going.
Yeah. What's the
Would you
plans
like
you
to-
have in mind?
Well, I mean, I
You can go ahead and lay them out there.
figured you'd maybe go to Gatlinburg and get married.
Oh, you think so?
One of those, or courthouse.
Courthouse?
Courthouse.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I mean, why put it off any longer? Maybe this should be the reveal right here on
Oh yeah.
our show.
Yeah, you
I'm
were
getting
a few years
married
ago.
on
You
Valentine's
could drop
Day.
the hint and see if she watches your video.
She does not.
See? That's
Hey, let's just talk
I can tell her right here
Yeah.
what day it would happen.
Never know.
Nobody, no.
Yeah.
She'd never find out.
I can relate to
She
that.
would never
Hey,
find out.
Valentine's Day's on a Saturday, so we play Hampton at home the night before.
Oh boy.
Oh, you'll be
I
doing a
think
half
you
court in
should
there?
propose in between games.
Was that not an idea of yours a few years ago?
Yeah, I'm still waiting.
I'm pretty sure
You know
it was a
what the key-
Valentine's idea for you a
The
few
key
years ago.
phrase that you just said out of your own mouth a few years ago.
Yeah.
Golly, time's ticking, man.
It is ticking. She's giving me a time frame. She says if it's not by this day, she's leaving me in the dust.
Oh.
I don't blame her.
Oof.
I'm getting left in
Get
the
your
dust,
act
coach.
together. So I mean, so you not proposed or nothing.
Nope, not yet.
You did one of them promise rings, right? Like I promised to propose at some point.
Yeah. What's
Well-
funny too?
Valentine's Day.
So here's a little,
Hampton, North Greene.
Here, listen to this. This is interesting. So I got sold out. She knows that I have a ring.
Oh.
Who told on you?
I want.
It was apparent.
No, it wasn't apparent. I got sold out though.
Did
So
it
she knows
slip
that I
up?
have it.
Was it an accident, or did they just flat out just sell you down the river?
I won't say who it was, but they knew. There's one way to go to Asheville.
I'd be
Yeah.
pretty ill.
Her family is from Asheville, and there is a certain jewelry shop over there that everybody has jewelry from. So whenever I was going,
Did they have you on that Life 360? Yeah, I can't do nothing, man. I'm getting tracked.
I know where you're at.
anyway, I got sold out. I'll just say that. She doesn't know where it's at in the house, but she knows it's in the house. So it's racking her brain. Every time she comes downstairs and looks around, she's like, "Where's it at?
Well,
You gonna show it to me?" I'm like,
Mine had been giving me
Grief.
time before I was doing. Like, when are you going to do this? You're getting ill with me. And I was sitting there having to take it. I had the ring like
I've been taking it.
Yeah, 10 foot away from me. I had the ring in the hand, and she's just like, "You're never going to do it." And just going on. I'm just sitting there like, just taking a butt chewing, man. Like, yeah, I know. I know. I gotta get on with it. And then
That's
we went to
a-
the beach and I
Pow.
popped it. And then,
That'd be bad if you had to propose just to get him to shut up. I mean, I'm going to. Look.
Can't put that blame on nobody but ourselves though when that
no.
happens.
Well, boys, started dating my wife in 95. Proposed in 2001. We always said we wanted to wait.
So, whoa.
We were in high school.
Mister, wait a while here. Telling
We were
me.
in high school.
So,
And we always said that. We wanted
when'd you graduate high school?
96. I went through 4 years of college.
Unbelievable.
Well, I wanted
He's
to
been
have a
giving me
job.
grief this whole time, and he's waited longer than I did. I am in disbelief right now.
I graduated college in May of 2000.
More excuses. Here
By
we go.
October of 2001, I'm married. When did you graduate college, Tyler?
May of 21.
I mean, you got a job. That's all I was wanting to do, was make sure I could support the woman. I didn't want to marry her and then, let's live on the street together.
You're explaining did you well. You've got a reason.
Yeah, wanted to have a job.
There you go.
Got a job.
Principal fact is, you
Proposed?
waited longer than I did, though.
I proposed at church in front of our whole congregation.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Same
Right
church
there.
you still go to?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep.
That's
Same church.
You still know the exact spot?
Oh, yeah. And now we've built on. We have a new auditorium, new sanctuary, but the old sanctuary, our youth uses it a lot.
Oh, cool.
But I can take you right to the spot.
Do a reenactment.
Drop to a knee. Pow. She had to say yes because it was in front of so many people. She didn't want to embarrass me. So
Yours was on the beach?
Mine was on the beach in Indian
okay.
Shores, Florida. Yeah, I wanted to do it like the first day we got down there on vacation, but
Get it over with?
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you.
I'm sure it was really weighing on your
It was just
mind.
a weird feeling.
I hear that if you do it on vacation, it's like the most insufferable vacation because that's all you're thinking about.
Just do it early.
I could ask my future son-in-law.
Did he do it at the beach too?
Last year we went on a cruise. First cruise I'd ever been on. And we knew he did all of it right, where he drove to the house one day when Grace wasn't home. And he had texted me and my wife and said, "Are y'all gonna be home?" Well, we knew why he wanted. What are you gonna do? Just come hang out with your girlfriend's parents? But he did it the right way. He's a top-notch guy. But we go on this cruise and he's like asking me, "Is now a good time? I mean, should I do it today? Should I do it tomorrow?" Her birthday was also while we were on the cruise.
Did he do it on her birthday?
I think it was the day before.
Okay.
I think it was burning a hole in his pocket.
I understand. That's a
I
nervous
bet.
feeling.
Yeah, I bet
man.
his stomach was in knots.
They're getting married. Now, how am I going to work this out? Tennessee plays Auburn whenever Grace gets married. I think we're going to take a television.
Decisions.
Me and my wife changed the date 4 times. Like we could not decide. We were going to elope, and then we thought, oh no, we'll just get married 10-4. That's easy to remember.
You know who Tennessee played when I got married? Nobody. It was their bye week.
True dedication.
That's right.
Do you have a fall or a winter or a
Fall. October 13th, 2001.
fall, winter? When's
Summer,
your
maybe.
wedding?
Summer, June
Summer?
28th.
God, was it outside?
It was in my church that does not have air conditioning.
Even worse.
Well, it has air conditioning, but that church is very old, and between the tears and the sweat, that tux needed to be dry cleaned immediately.
A buddy of mine loved him to death. He decided to have his, I can't remember the exact date, but it was middle of June outside on the top of a hill facing the sun with no shade. I said, buddy,
gosh.
I love you to death, but for this very moment right here, I'm glad you're married, but I just know I hate you.
Told my wife
It
every
was
year
90
during,
degrees out
What are you
there.
planning?
I can't tell you.
Wintertime?
I've done exposed.
Christmas wedding. My brother got married in December.
I can't tell too much because somebody will show her. I've told you all everything that she knows, so none of this would be a surprise or anything.
Other than you're going to propose officially at the Hampton
Oh, yeah,
North
at the
Greene
Hampton
game.
North Greene game. Yeah,
Right.
at half court between both games. We'll have a little break till
Yeah,
both.
We'll hold the boys' teams.
Tell the boys, don't take the floor.
Don't
yet. We're gonna do it right
start
there at
warming
the
up.
50,
We
right
got
there
business to
at the
cover.
Husky Head.
I hope she sees this, and I hope she comes, and I hope you get in so much trouble when you don't do it.
What night is that game on?
Friday night, right before
Friday night.
Valentine's Day, 13th.
She works Saturdays, so that works.
Oh,
She
this
won't
is
be
perfect.
Here. She won't be here. Nope, she won't be here.
She
works
won't.
Saturdays. Nope, she got to get in bed early. She won't be here.
The boys' game don't start till 8. If you do it in between games, you're talking like
She gets up at 4:30.
7:45.
Oof.
It's plenty of sleep.
No. The
Well,
excitement.
we'll
will be-
see how bad you want to get
Excitement will
married.
be through the roof.
If you want to
whenever
get
I
married,
propose.
stay up a little late. Come to the North Greene Hampton game because he's ready.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sure
the day.
That'll be a brilliant time. Let's talk about Husky
How
basketball.
could it be any better? What else could you possibly want to do that would be any better than
You know what
come
I'm
to-
looking forward to the most?
What?
When the Huskies tip off against the Eagles here in a little bit.
Changing the
There
subject.
you go. Well, it's more of like we're running out of time,
That's
and
true.
I still gotta edit this and
Yeah,
put it on
okay,
station
okay.
and do a lot of other stuff. So here we go. Who's going for? Oh, we got to do rock paper scissors
Again?
always.
Again.
You got to win. You got to get redemption.
Ha! 2 in a row.
Hey, going.
All right. Eagles tonight.
Good basketball team. Okay, they had a big win the other night against West Greene. I think they've been playing pretty well. We watched quite a bit of film on them. I'm gonna watch a little bit this evening before we come out here and play. But they've got the Coggins boy is a very good basketball player.
Probably one of the best
Probably one of the
shooters
best
in here.
around here. One of the best in East Tennessee, I think. Good basketball player. They got a good young coach.
What's his dad's name? You got any clue?
Cody.
Cody Coggins?
Or
Something's going on.
The Coggins, I don't know the Coggins kid.
Look at the
name.
camera,
I know he
something.
played down there.
What?
It's flashed and there was a message came up on the screen.
Where
And
were
we're
we?
back. Tyler's battery was dead, just like his relationship will be if he does not propose at the Hampton North Greene game, February 13th. We're back. Coach was in the middle of Cosby.
We're talking about Cosby. We're talking about Cruz Coggins. He's one of the better players in East Tennessee. Great shooter. They got some size. Spurgeon kid's really good. Pretty tall. Got several pieces that I think they're a really good basketball team. That's a team we potentially see later on down the road, I think. So hopefully tonight, we have a good turnout and we execute for 4 quarters consistently. We rebound consistently, and just some of the things that have kind of kept us out of the win column here lately. If we just dial it up just a little bit, just refine it just a little bit, I think that will get us where we want to be. We've been close several games this year, and then just it's irritating because you can taste it. You're so close, you can almost taste it to getting a couple tough wins, but. We just got to become a little bit more consistent. It'll be a good opportunity tonight. They're a good basketball team. So I think we're up for the challenge. Okay. Cosby and North Greene usually have some pretty good battles.
Always.
Spurgeon has a sister. She's good. They've got some good size, and I don't know all of them's names. I remember her because she played last year, just a phenomenal freshman. But 14, 10, and 30. They got about 3 kids that'll play 2 spots, so they got some depth at the 4 and the 5. And they finish well at the basket, rebound well, defend well, and then they've got several guards. I mean, this team plays a lot of kids. With 21, a left-handed guard, 2, 24 comes off the bench, 1. So they play a lot of people, but really it's all these. I think they do a great job of doing what they do as far as their role around 23, who is Spurgeon. Ball screen defense is going to be key tonight because they're going to go set her a ton of them. Then also try to spread you out, beat you off the dribble. So being in good gaps, digging at the ball, recovering the shooters, blocking out people that are sprinting in from the arc to rebound, which is always challenging. And then they'll balance it back and forth between a little man and a little zone defense. Some of it's some full court pressure. They'll even run and jump you a little bit in the half court. So you have to be prepared for quite a bit. But also I think they have solid personnel. They're also coming off a big win, I think, over the weekend there on Friday night. They played last night too, and I think they won big at Cumberland Gap. So they're riding pretty high right now. Got a little win streak going. So it'll definitely be a challenge. No JV girls, so we start 5 tonight, JV boys.
Some would say the season starts on Friday, too. Got the first district game on Friday.
I'm excited to go
Travel up to Roan Mountain. Is that the longest trip that you all make this year?
Jellicoe.
Besides the Jellicoe
Jellicoe.
trip that we've already done that.
I like
Okay.
going up to Cloudland. I always like that gym.
We get to go up there this Friday. You start district action. I know Cosby's, of course, at the front of your mind right now, but you got Cloudland in the beginning of district play in the back of your mind right now. So when you go up there to play the Highlanders on Friday, how excited are you to kick off district action?
I am. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I know our district's really good. I respect everybody that we play against. Like I said, I played against all these teams also, and I know that Cloudland's a tough place to play. Those people up at Rome Mountain take a lot of pride in their basketball, and girls and boys. So I'm excited for it. Another good opportunity. It's really when the season what counts. So I'm excited for it. We're eager.
Hadn't seen them yet. We've just been trying to go game by game. I have been keeping up with some of the results of their games, so they've got a tremendous win-loss record. And I think they have a lot of returning players that once I sit down and start studying them, I'm sure I'll be familiar with them, but I'm also sure they've probably gotten better. I think they're something in two. They've won a lot of games, and they've not lost very many at all. So I look for them to be just real good as usual, always solid. Good defensively, good on the boards, take care of the ball, patient on offense. So yeah, I hadn't even started yet, but as soon as we get this one behind us tonight, we'll get into that a little bit more. So I ain't got a whole lot to say about it now, but yeah, just all the stuff Coach said, I'll echo that. First conference game of the year is always a big one. You want to get started off right. It's not the end of the world if you get beat, but it sure does help you if you can win. And it being a road game, I think makes it even more important, because if you can sneak one of those in along the way, it kind of helps your chances if you want to play for regular season championships and things like that.
It's time for the afternoon announcements.
Cut off.
Students bus 22.
You think Cloudland folks still watch this?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
Them Hampton guys used to.
Hampton and Cloudland
We'd
folks
go to
watch
Hampton,
this.
and these guys would always say, "Man, we love your show. We always order a pizza and sit there and watch it every week."
It used to come out on Friday nights. I'd wait to
Yeah.
get it on Friday, so I don't know if they do it anymore just because it's never a certain set date anymore.
I don't know. Is you gonna say something bad about them or something?
No.
Why'd you ask?
Cloudland and
People are
Hampton.
obsessed with basketball. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. I admire the heck out of it, man. They are obsessed with basketball.
They're the two opposing fan bases that I think watch this more than any others, because I don't know of any others. Like you have in the 2A conference, you have Johnson County, Happy Valley, and used to be Hampton.
They
now
probably
it's
don't even know these
Unicoi,
coaches have shows.
I don't think I've ever had anybody from those schools
They don't
come up
care.
to us or anything, but I've had people from Cloudland and Hampton come up to us and talk to us all the time, so I always wonder if they watch these shows still. I'm sure if one
Maybe
of them
they
seen this,
had
they
like
may come
kids on the team back then, and maybe their kid graduated, so maybe they don't watch it. I mean, I don't know.
up. I don't know, but if they do, hey, shout out to
Tell them to put it in the little.
in the little comments.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Shoot us a comment. Well, Coach, you got a gym to take care of and tend to, because you got
I got a bunch of dummies.
you got some.
walking through here right now.
Yeah, what he said.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Yeah, right on that green paint.
Well, that'll be it for this week's show. Thank you all for watching this week's edition.
Bye.
Of the
See ya.
Baileyton Drug Company BNW show here on First Horizons Green Sports Zone.